know that it was live streamed and all of that. I'm getting off of work, so I'm still in my work uniform. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, and I wasn't gonna come. That was the thing. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go ahead and go.
Right.
So I come to the station. We do the interview, which was incredibly dope.
Okay.
The people that were doing the interview, one of the dudes actually runs the station, and he was like, we were looking for two new hosts. We can stop looking now.
Yeah.
So it was like from then on.
Oh, that's hard.
I've been here since then. So that was like September was my first show. And then my first show, my own show was October. And I've been rocking since then. So it's been incredible. I've had a chance to talk to a lot of dope people.
I imagine.
And I just want to keep it going because I mean it's just for me is I want to know why artists do what they do.
Yeah.
And to me that is incredibly important. I know what art does for me personally, and I know what it does for other people. So it's like, who are these people that are making this art? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are they? Why do they do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta know. I gotta know.
Right.
I gotta know. And that's just me as a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Like, and I know people get like the standard interview questions, and I do feel like there are some kind of regular interview questions, but a lot of stuff that I want to know, I'm a fan. So it's like I want to know. You know what I'm saying? This is for me more than anybody else.
Yeah. I'm excited. I already know it's gonna be a good interview.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, the music is, oh my god, that shit is so dope. It is so dope.
So much. I try.
So I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it.
I'm gonna post this on Instagram. Wait, I'm gonna say my music and
What up, though? How y'all doing? Make sure, I need to go ahead. I keep forgetting to do that. To pin the website. Check out the website so y'all can listen to what we listening to right now. And y'all not going to want to miss this music that I got coming up. Y'all definitely not going to want to because there's some fire. I'm getting new tracks. You know what I'm saying? Everything. We're getting a couple exclusives tonight. Juno, what up, though? What's good? Make sure I got that right. Yep, that is the right website. Make sure y'all hit the website. It's going to be a vibey night. It's going to be alright. Alright, we're about to come back. It's going to be alright. And that was Be Alright, Akeem Ali. So we are back, y'all. This is the Bus Stop Big Time Radio Network. I am your host, Bus Driver. I am super excited for this interview today. Once again, incredibly dope artist, DJ. I don't know what else she does, but we about to get into all of that. If you could introduce yourself and tell the people who you are and what you do.
Yes, so hello, my name is Monet. I do a lot. I DJ, I'm an artist, I produce, I do photography and videography, I creative direct. I just love being creative.
That's dope. Yeah, that's multi-hyphenate. I love that. I love that. I feel like that's always the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got to start with the way I discovered you, or you know what I'm saying, when I saw you for the first time, was DJing. How did you get into that? And I can tell you that 30 minutes, like I wanted more, because the set was incredibly dope.
Thank you.
How did you kind of get into DJing in into these spots?
Yeah, so DJing, I have a lot of DJ friends, and I love seeing them in their zone. You know, I've always been a fan of music in general, whether I'm creating it or listening to it, but seeing people react to the music and dance and have a good time, you can really set the mood. I was infatuated with that. I love that. So I was like, you know what, I want to start DJing. And Jamel JC, he taught me how to use the board. J Dion.
What up, though? That's and actually I used to host his open mic. That's
really?
That's kind of how we ended up linking, and which is how I ended up seeing him at the Hall, which is how I saw you. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, he taught me how to use the board, and then I just practice. I have been DJing for 4 months.
Oh damn.
Yes, it's March. Hold on, April, May, June, July. Wait, 4 or 5 months. around there, I brought my board, and I was like, I just went deep into it.
That's what, and I wouldn't be able to tell that. And I think that was the thing. That's what was so dope about it. Like you said, 4 months, and yeah, it's hard to tell that it's only been 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Because and that's one thing I've DJ'd a little bit, but the transitions were smooth, and I think that's one thing. That's a mark of a good DJ. When you know what I'm saying, when you can kind of make that transition, and the crowd is still into everything that's going on, and you know what I'm saying, definitely keeping that vibe going. God, 4 months. All right, so the first time you were DJing, and you kind of saw like the crowd, like you knew you had them. Like, what was that like for you?
What was that like? Okay, so my first ever gig was Jimmy. He's the co-owner of Vagabond.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So he put me on to my first ever gig, and he was like, "Yeah, you got an hour or an hour and two, and we're actually opening up for like Andrew Hypes, and like just some really good DJs." So he was like, "You know, you got an hour, 2 hours, whatever, do your thing." And yeah, I had my friends come out. I was like, I need everybody to be there, support me. And people came out, and just seeing people react to like the transitions, I was nervous. My first ever gig, obviously, I was so nervous. I was like, I'm not going to get I messed up a couple times, but it worked out.
That's part of the process.
Fun. Exactly. It's part of the process. And it's just been so much fun.
And understand, like, that's for the people listening, the spots that we're naming are just not some hole in the wall spots, in Richmond. Like, these are some of the spots that a lot of premier artists and DJs do their thing at. So to kind of start there, I think that's incredibly amazing. So do you have like a preference on like what type of music you spin? Like, is it something that you kind of feel like if you're playing like this type of music, you kind of more like in your groove?
You said, do I have a preference? It really depends on what the people like. If I'm playing some old jams, some old R&B jams, and people like it, I know to stay in that vibe. And then every so often I'll switch up and go to like hip hop so it's really whatever the people are feeling. I feel like I play all types. Like, I've done a gig where I just played like just house music, but I know that that's something that a club might not like, so I'll play what people would know. So you know what I mean. So yeah,
I can definitely dig that. Definitely dig that. So you said, I know you're creative and you have there is a love of music. I always feel like this is a hard question. So your personal top 5, like any order, of artists. And now when I say artists, it can be painters, poets, musicians, however you want to do it, whatever. Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, like your top 5, because and the reason why I always ask this question, I kind of feel like music especially reflects personality.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, so it's knowing, saying like kind of who people listen to, gives me helps me kind of gauge, like, saying the person almost. Like, if I know you listen to Future and Brent Faiyaz and like, I'm saying, it's some vibes, but at the same time I know you kind of toxic. So I'm saying, it's just kind of like I love kind of hearing people's personal favorites. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just
so
and if you need some time, we can definitely come back to it.
No, actually, okay. So top 5 artists of all time. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say the first top 5 that come to my mind, if I didn't have to like really think about it, is Sade, Erykah Badu, Joey Badass.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't know if you're familiar with Capital Steez.
Heard the name.
Okay. I'll get to it. And then, who's my 5th? Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with. Oh, that's so hard. That 5th one's hard. I'll come back to that.
We'll come back to the 5th one. All right, so I have to say, Joey Badass, because it's one of those artists that I feel like people know, but they don't know like that. And to have him, like, I appreciate that. So thank you for that. Because it's not too many. Because I can tell you, my favorite joint by him is Shine, using the sample from Roy Ayers.
Okay.
And I've played this on his show several times. Because one thing I'm gonna have to do this while you're here. One thing I love to do, because I love samples. So I'll play the original song like in its entirety, and then play, if it's 1 or 2 songs that use that song as a sample, then I'll play those. and with that Joey Badass, like just kind of hearing the Roy Ayers and then going into that song, just that transition is beautiful. Joey Badass, I like that.
I had the chance to meet him.
Really?
I met him after his show at the Norva.
Oh wow.
In Norfolk, and it was just the power of manifestation. If I'm being honest, like if I'm the type of person, I don't think any dream is too big, really.
I
so
like that.
I'm like, I'm gonna meet him, and we met him.
And see, and that's the beauty of it. You have to have that faith not only in your in what's going on, but in yourself. Like you gotta know, you know what I'm saying, that something great is gonna happen. Cause I've had that happen a couple times actually. Last time, like I went to a concert to see one of my favorite groups, and I told my boy we're in the parking lot of my apartment complex before going to North Carolina, and I'm like, yo, we're gonna end up running into somebody when we down here. I don't know who it's gonna be. Just be ready. Just be ready. And I ended up meeting a majority of the acts, you know what I'm saying, that actually, perform that night.
Cool.
So it's just, you always got to have that faith in yourself, you know what I'm saying, and knowing that, something special is going to happen.
You have to.
Definitely that.
You have to. Exactly.
So with the music, and I definitely want to get into these tracks. How did you, like, kind of get into that? Like, what got you in the studio, or what got you really writing like that?
So I've always liked poetry, but never really. And I would sing behind closed doors, but I was never like a singer. And I used to be, I am, but heavily into videography. So that's what I was doing. That's how I met a lot of Richmond artists, because I was doing videography and photography for events and the music videos. And so I got I just love watching the process, and I wanted to try so bad, and I knew writing, because I would write poetry, I just knew it would flow, and it did, and and singing, I just started singing for real, and people liked it.
Cool. Has it only been 2 months since you started singing? Like, I mean,
No.
I mean, you 4 months on the DJ, and you nice with it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I started singing last week and dropped 5 tracks, and I'm nice with it. Like.
So, how long have I been? I've been like putting out music, I think consistently for like, oh my goodness, what year are we in? 2024. I think 2021 or 2022. 2021. Yeah.
So a couple years. All right.
So a couple years, like 3, I think.
So and I know I did ask for your top 5 with your style and kind of what it is that you do. Like, who would you say are some of like your influences, or do you feel like your style is kind of like your own thing? Do you feel like it's been basically anybody? Do you feel like that's influenced like the kind of the way that you do things, or is it just kind of you know what I'm saying, like your own thing?
Yeah. Ooh, you mean just like in general? Like, yeah, I would say I definitely pull inspiration from a couple people like Erykah Badu, the sultriness of her voice and the way that she does certain things. Like, I love that. And there's this group called Cruza, who they're a band. Okay. And they're really good too. They're just so good, down to all the way to their content and the way that they release their stuff. It's like all a theme. Okay. So it's just, yeah.
And I think that's one thing that people don't do as much in music anymore. With albums, just have a theme. Like, and I say this all the time. That's why Confessions is one of my personal favorite albums, top to bottom, because it was a theme and it was also a full story. You know, and it's you don't really get that too much nowadays. It's usually kind of sporadic almost. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's kind of have like that kind of solid theme. And yeah, I might have to check them out, because I'm a huge fan of stuff like that. All right, so let's get into some of your music.
Okay.
And like I said, I've been excited for this, and I hope y'all are ready. Let's get back to it. All right, so Are You Listening? Can you tell us about that song, kind of like how that the concept of that one, how that came about?
Yeah, so I found this beat on YouTube, and I instantly messaged the guy with the beat, and I said, nobody else can buy this. Like, I'm gonna buy this. Let me get my money up, but I'm gonna buy this beat. And it's just really about people don't really listen until they see how to explain it. people don't really pay attention to you or listen to what you have to say unless they can like see what you can do. So like people didn't start listening to me or start, I feel like, paying attention to what I could do, and not until they saw numbers, if that makes sense. Or it's like, yeah, so it's like, are you listening? Listen to me now. Yeah.
All right. So let's check this out. This is Monet. Are you listening? This is the Bus Stop Big Time Radio Network.
Cool.
And actually, we can do this. So if you got people on live that want to hear it.
And it's MONEA.
Oh, my bad. All right.
No, you're good. You're good.
Good. Actually, if you want,
So what?
if you want to use that one, because it's a little bit more flexible.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all hit the website. Get this good music.
Can you turn up in the booth a little bit?
Shay, I gotta get you on here very soon.
You said what?
I'm on live, my bad. Let me know when you're ready. And that was Are You Listening? The vibes, the vibes, the vibes, the vibes. Thank you. that's what I got for thank you. Incredibly dope. Like, what was the moment like where you were like, yo, I'm dope at this? Like, I can really, like, do this.
Ooh, I think just getting reactions to people when I, like, show them my music. Or, like, when I show them, like, my first, I'm like, hey, I just recorded my friends or, like, my family. I'm like, I just recorded this. Like, tell me what you think. And they were like, I would get really genuine, good reactions. And I was like, whoa, okay, people like it. People like it. And, you know, because I'm my biggest judge. I really believe that. Because, like, after I recorded that, I was like, nah, like, no, I don't.
Really?
Like, of course. Yeah, I do that with literally all of my music. I'll record it, and I'll be in this, you know, you hear it multiple times. Because I'm trying to, you know, perfect it. And, I'd be like, I don't know. But then I'll end up releasing it, and yeah.
Okay. So, have you had the chance, like, to kind of perform your music anywhere?
Oh yeah, I perform. I haven't been performing because I'm releasing new music.
Okay.
But I used to perform, like, like 3 months ago. I think I haven't performed with my band, but we perform a lot. Yeah.
Okay. So do you have like a fake? Okay, actually, two questions.
Mhm.
So, real quick, where are you from? Richmond. That's I didn't ask you.
No, yeah, I am.
Okay, all right. So I always feel like home is gonna be home. Have you had a favorite like performance, like anywhere in particular that you performed that's been like one of your favorites?
Like musically, like singing wise, oh, that's hard. I performed in London.
Really?
I did.
Okay, and how did that come about?
Through is you gotta know the right people, honestly, and
That's
literally
facts.
shooting your shot. I just the management company that was going, I just knew them, so I knew them, and they wanted to get 5 artists from America to go to London, and then take a couple artists from London to come to America, and we
Okay.
do like a collaborative show. So we went there and we performed with some London artists, and
That's dope.
th- we're trying to get them here so we can do a show here. But yeah, it was knowing the right people. They saw my consistency and they liked my music and they said it would be cool.
So I mean, like, what was that experience like? Like, I mean, just kind of being able to perform your music. Not only like it's, not, it's different if it's like a different city or what I'm saying, a different state, but like being able to kind of travel across seas and people will still receive your music, like, I mean, because it's dope as hell, but like what I'm saying, but like what is that kind of, what was that like for you, like just kind of being on that stage in that situation?
Surreal. It's really cool, especially because with this song, Are You Listening? I make it a very collaborative thing. I'm like, okay, here's the chorus. Can y'all repeat it? And they'll repeat it. So,
Okay. Crowd participation.
just yes. So especially with this song, because they love the "Are You Listening" part. But yeah, so it's just cool. It's really surreal and cool, and the fact that I made this song in my room is like to go to another country and perform it. It just shows like, yeah.
You just gotta believe in yourself and
Yeah.
and be consistent, and definitely consistency is definitely the key. And it was something that you said earlier. I kind of want to go back to real quick about no dream is too big. And I think that is important for people to know that no dream is too big. There are interviews that I know I'm going to do, and I have specific artists that I have. And if y'all listen to this show, yeah, Tyler the Creator is one of my favorite artists.
Really?
He's one of my favorite. Like
Yeah, Taylor.
he because I hear the musicianship and like the musical appreciation in his music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, I do have favorite songs. I have favorite projects, but there are certain parts of certain songs I have questions about.
Okay.
And it's like I know in my mind I'm going to have that interview. And I feel like that mindset is so incredibly important, especially in the creative space. And if you have the desire and the want to spread like your art and you know what I'm saying, kind of influence people, it's important to have that mindset.
For sure.
And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I see that in you, and I think that is like just kind of like that London story, and you is basically you taking charge of what it is that you want to do.
Yeah.
And once again, that's something that it's hard for a lot of people to do, and it's very admirable. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and I don't want to say I don't know how old you are. I'm assuming that you're young, but for somebody as young as
How
you,
old do you think I am?
I would say like 24.
Really? I'm 22.
Okay.
22, yeah.
All right, so I was close. I was in that range. But yeah, I mean that's even more impressive because I know me at 22, I wasn't anywhere close to that. So that's incredibly dope. Incredibly dope. All right, so London. Where else do you want to? Where else do you see yourself going?
Ooh.
What other countries? What other venues? Like in your mind's eye?
New York.
Okay.
I want to perform in New York. I'm actually doing my first ever DJ gig in New York next weekend.
That's what's up.
So, when
That's
I
the way
release
in.
some more music, I just want to, and some other places, I don't know. I haven't really thought of like, oh, this is where I really want to perform. Just
You want to get it out there.
Yeah, I just want to go.
So do you ever like kind of throw some of your own music in any of your sets when you're DJing?
People always ask me that. I don't. Cause I don't. Cause I'm really not the type. I don't know. When I'm with like my friends and I have a song that I just made,
Mm.
I don't. I mean, I don't really show anybody. Like, I know a lot of artists. They show people, or they might can't wait to show people. Like look how good this is, or you know, they want to share it. But I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't even know. No, I haven't. I don't even know how to explain it.
You want to be like, yeah, this is dope new artist, y'all. Y'all check her out. And then, oh, yeah, that's me. That's good.
Right. I don't, but I know a lot of people do. There's a pop star, Charlie XCX. She does that. She'll play her own stuff, and yeah, but
Okay. All right. So, we got to get into some more of this music. Because I want to, because people send me tracks, and it's like I want to make sure I get through all of yours tonight. Because
okay.
y'all definitely need to hear this. All right, so 777.
Oh.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so my EP was called 777. Those are my angel numbers. Those are I have my lucky numbers. They're tatted on me too. But yeah, 777 is really about just manifesting your dreams and letting go of all the negative talk and just doing it. That's really what 777 is about. So.
All right. Well, let's do it. This is Monet. 777.
Hey. Can you play it loud? Out in the.
I bet, yeah, I got you.
Too?
What up, though, y'all? Make sure y'all hit the website so y'all can get this music, man. Hey, this is a dope show. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody good? Everybody good? That's what's up. Nasha, I cannot wait to have you on the show. I'm telling you, like, I cannot wait. I appreciate everybody tuning in. It's happening. Like I said, hit the website. We got a bunch of good music tonight. Got a couple exclusives. Y'all check it out.
Charger.
For what kind of phone?
Apple?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, I got you.
Sorry.
And that was 777. Another dope track. But what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna gas up this bus, and if y'all know, y'all know. Premium petrol only. We will be right back. This is the Bus Stop Big Time Radio Network. You see, I did that.
What is dedication?
I am the father of a 9-year-old little girl and a 6-year-old little boy. And I
Sorry.
find
Oh, no, you
fatherhood
did.
both relentlessly challenging and relentlessly rewarding.
So bad with charging my phone. It's great.
My daughter is biological and my son is
Yeah, I had to buy a charger the other day because
I love them both
I
so
ain't had
much.
mine.
From the morning when you wake up.
Yeah, that's, oh my God, fire. Yep. You are in the rotation, ma'am. And this is the type of stuff that's on my 420 playlist. So it's like I like to
Ooh.
smoke and vibe,
Yeah.
and that would definitely do it.
My song?
All of your music.
Thank you.
And that's I mean that's honestly that's an honor for me because not everybody kind of goes in that playlist.
Oh, I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that. I appreciate that so hard. Thank you.
Absolutely. Smoke break.
Let me go online.
Oh damn it! I forgot to turn it off. All right, I'm gonna let this rock in there and come back and talk about this one. So, there we go. What up, Paris? I'm sorry, I've been over here doing my thing. I appreciate y'all tuning in.
I forgot they didn't see.
Oh yeah, I'm on Instagram too. I could be forgetting about that. YouTube, and that was Universe by Monet. Where does this come from? Like where does that kind of
Like
love and vibe and like just I mean even like the messages behind your songs. I feel like it's very genuine, but it's very like inspirational. Like kind of where does that love come from?
Oh, I don't know how to explain that. You mean just like me talking about what I talk about like in my music, like
That and I guess the better question is what gets you out of the bed to write and record and like what's that feeling or like kind of like that drive that keeps you making music, that kind of, you know what I'm saying, that like yo, you like today I gotta get in the studio, I gotta write this song out. Where does that like
it's really like creativity. Like it's just I don't know.
It's-
I wish I knew how to explain it. And you say like what gets me out of the bed to like go write and like get up in the morning and stuff like that is like really just like creating something. That's why I love doing photography and videography and DJing, because you're creating a vibe and like creating new mixes and creating a song and writing. It's just pure authentic. Like you can't explain it, and you just gotta
feel it, right? I
really,
dig
you
it.
really just gotta feel it. Like nothing should be forced ever. I feel like with music, it just has to, you know, flow.
So I mean, like as a kid, like did you kind of know, like this is like the path that you wanted to go, or
No.
like kind of? I mean, that's I guess that's
Oh.
how did you end up in like this creative? Because you're once again, and it's I'm not trying to blow your head up.
You okay?
The music is dope.
Okay.
I haven't seen the photography, but like I said, the DJing is dope. Like how? Where did kind of all of this just kind of this creativity kind of come from? Like if you didn't, let's sort of think about it as a kid, like
I mean, when I was a kid, I don't know. I was shy as a kid. Like, I never thought that I would. Well, no, that's a lie. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I will say when I was a kid, I used to I would see like people musicals. Let me say musicals, and I would like reenact the musicals and stuff like that. But I never thought, I would never said, oh, I want to do that as a career. You know, what I wanted to do and what I went to school for was like film and cinema and directing and editing and stuff like that. Like I love creating something, and creating videos, and like poetry and stuff. So, and then I never would have thought, and music just really, yeah.
it just kind of happened.
Yeah, I think
That's-
everything
that's
happens for a
dope.
reason though.
Absolutely.
Because, and I always tell this story, but when maybe like 3 years ago, when I was in school, I didn't have a camera, so they were letting me borrow the camera, one of their cameras to take pictures and videos, and somebody had stole the camera out of my car, and I didn't do as many film or photography after that, and it's not because I didn't want to, it's just because I didn't have a camera. So I kind of like chilled out with it, and I focused. I guess it allowed me to focus more on music. So everything happens for a reason. Now
So
I have a camera now.
that thief kind of sets you on a different path then, you
a
know?
little bit.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's dope. That's incredibly dope. All right, so I had a question. I forgot it that fast. But, Lover.
Yeah. Which one did I send you? The
yep.
regular one. Okay.
All right, so give me the lowdown on this one. Kind of.
Lover. It's just I wanted to create a vibe where when I listen to a beat, I kind of see something visually. Like it's like a vibe. I can't even explain it, but it's like if you were watching something and this beat was in the background, like what would it be visually? Like what would you be seeing? So for this beat, it was like just it's a rainy day in New York, and you're with your lover, and it's really jazzy. So it's just
All right, let's vibe out. This is Lover, Monet, Bus Stop Big Time Radio Network.
Can you play it out loud too?
Why am I seeing like big sweaters and like hot chocolate
That's what I'm saying.
sitting in the window, just watching the rain?
Thank you. Yeah, literally that's the vibe. jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just soft. It's
It's
good.
very vibey. Like I like that. I definitely like that. And this is a song I would love to see performed live. Like I already know
yeah, we
the
perform it so good.
I already know
I
y'all
also
kill
play
it.
piano, so
Okay.
we'll play piano. I perform with the band, and it'll be. I keep forgetting your record.
You get it.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, it'll be two pianists. You gotta come to me live.
Okay.
It'll be soon.
Definitely gotta do that.
I'm just making new music, and I'm trying to make it like have a good show.
Okay.
Just have yeah. I'm very intentional.
And I love that. I definitely love that. Like in her, there is it's once again I say this all the time. I gotta say this on here. There's a care that you put into your music. That's because that's what I'm like. This is like with the lyrics of it. It's intentional. It is very intentional, and I appreciate that. Like, because you have a lot of people that make music just to make music. Just
Right.
because like they can do it. But not too many people are actually putting the actual genuine love and care into their music,
Yeah.
and that makes a huge difference.
Thank you. You get it.
Yeah, music. I'm not a singer. I rap a little bit, like,
Okay.
but music, I love it. Like, and this is why I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do this because I'm playing a lot of stuff that I love.
Oh, this is cool. This is dope.
So thank you. All right, we're gonna come back. Okay, or not. I keep forgetting to turn off virtual DJ.
That's fine.
All right, so let's do that now. We got that off. Virtual DJ, auto DJ. What's today?
Is your first time hearing them?
Uh-huh. This one, yes.
So you're getting the authentic reaction.
Uh-huh.
What?
And that's that. I love doing that. Like a lot of songs I won't play until I'm on air.
I gotta see. Let me see
This
some
this
more.
is this is fire.
I
This
gotta
is
see
fire.
some more.
Ooh.
Do you have AirDrop?
Yep. Actually, it would be better to email it to me so because I can download straight to the computer.
Okay.
Come on now, drummer. What up, though? What up, though? Alright, about to come back. And that was Check In by Monet. So because I didn't turn off the auto DJ, we didn't get a chance to kind of intro that one. Vibes on top of vibes, like oh man, like I need albums on top of albums with this one because it makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it puts me in just like I'm chilling, like you know what I'm saying? Like, and I love that. I love that feeling in people who can provide that.
Mm-hmm.
That's always dope. And I know with that last one, that was my first time hearing it, and you did get, you know what I'm saying, like you got the genuine, you know, yeah, yeah. You, I need to see you live. All right, so with the band, what's the band's name? And let's give them some love real quick because
I have to.
incredibly dope.
Yes. Oh, the band is so good. Oh my goodness. So we're called the Moonlights. It's like Monet and the Moonlights. So I typically have a drummer, Lamar, and then I use Charles. I have to say both of them because both of them, they play different, but they're really good. And then we got Joe on the keys, so dope. Nathan, he's a saxophone player, but he plays bass, guitar, etc. So he'll play different, you know, I like to switch up the band. Like, typically, sometimes I'll have the full band, and then I'll minimize the band. Who else? Brandon, guitarist. Jaden, bass. Yeah, I don't think I forgot anybody, but yeah.
Shout out to the band, cause yeah, like that's one thing I always appreciate, like what people do on instruments. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain songs, like I might just be kind of tuned into like the bass line and kind of see what they do there. And I know you heard me saying, I heard what the drummer was doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just I love that live element, and once again, it's like people who love what they do, you hear it. You know what I'm saying? And I really love that y'all love what y'all do. That's quite evident. That's quite evident.
We do.
So all right. So I know you mentioned you went to school for film. And so did you have hopes of directing, or like what was kind of like the goal going into that?
Yeah, I just wanted to, I think become a director, but it wasn't just directing. I love videography in itself.
Okay.
I love cinema. I love photography came later. It was really like directing and making my own videos. When I was in high school, I was a part of the speech and debate team. Okay. And I was the captain, actually.
Dope.
My senior year. And
so we don't have to get into any arguments with you, all right? Heard.
I'm good at debating. Trust. But what was I saying? Yeah. So and so I would do poetry, you know, and I would make these videos where it was like they're on my YouTube, like where my music is. These cinematic videos, and I'll put poetry behind it. And yeah, that was. And I was able to work with PBS. This was during COVID.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. During COVID, worked with PBS, and we were, like, doing this documentary for them. And because I had submitted my poet, that's what I'm saying, like, it's really shooting your shot. I feel like I got to where I am now, and I still have, obviously, work to do, but I got to where I was now by literally shooting my shot and just going for it and not thinking, like, yeah. And so I just applied for this PBS thing, and I got it. It's really
That's
just
dope.
Just do it.
You gotta take that chance on yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
have to. All right. So as far as directors go, and you still owe me that fifth one on the music.
Ooh.
Do you have a favorite director?
Give me a second.
Take
That's
time.
hard.
I'm here till 9 o'clock.
Because I really love movies. Tarantino he's good, but my favorite, well, it's the production company, A24.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're stylistically,
And that movies are
the
solid.
production, yeah, exactly. So stuff like that. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you there was one movie in particular, that kind of helped me appreciate directors more, and that was City of God. It's a Brazilian flick, but it was the way that it was shot, and then kind of like what I feel like what the director was able to get out of the actors, really made that movie. It's like I said, foreign film, so it's all subtitled, but it starts almost at the end of the movie, and then you kind of go back to the beginning, but you get almost every aspect of this situation from like all the different characters. So it's like, there's one scene that you end up seeing 3 times because it's from 3 different angles, from 3 different perspectives. So it's just kind of like, like stuff like that kind of help me appreciate what it is that that directors do. and it's not, I mean, it's not like I didn't know. It was just something about that particular movie. It just kind of like clicked. It was like, yo, this is what a good director and, you know, somebody who actually has that vision can produce. So do you have, like, let's say from a directorial aspect, I like how I said that. That was nice. Do you have like a project that you would want to see, or like you would want to direct, or actually kind of make, you know, kind of come to life? I've never thought of that question before.
Wait, say that again?
So like, do you have like, let's say, all right, so let's say if you were going like with that director path that you were thinking about, did you have like a project, like a specific project in mind, or was it just like, you know what I'm saying, like something that you may have thought of, or something that you wanted to see like kind of come to life?
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, because we would have to write, you know, I was taking the classes to do stuff like that. And then in high school, yeah, we took creative writing. So, and that's when I think my passion for like script writing came to, because we had to write a script for like a whole movie idea. So, yeah, I just don't want to say it.
I got you. Understood. Understood.
But it's really cool. It's like I can give. It's like I love. Ooh, my favorite type of movies are like suspense, or you don't expect. You know, like thrillers and so like that. So it's like a thriller.
Okay.
It's you can't. You'll. One day. All
right. We looking forward to it, and that is the beauty of it with this city. The creative spaces, because I mean, it's people making movies left and right out here, so you know, you already know you're definitely gonna have that outlet for it when you're ready to put that pen in the pad and write that script, and you know, get behind the camera and direct. That's dope. Okay, all right. So favorite movie?
That's hard.
Or some of, let's say some of. I gotta put the some, so basically, you know, you have to do like the favorite, but some of your top movies.
I'm gonna say Interstellar.
Okay.
I saw that.
Interstellar, that was with Sandra Bullock, right?
Not Sandra Bullock.
I might be thinking of a different movie.
What's his name? Matthew McConaughey.
I have not seen that.
Yeah. Interstellar. It's about like they travel to space. Well, they're trying to save their planet. Well, not save their planet, but find another habitable.
Got you.
Planet. And then Pulp Fiction, cinematically, so good.
Classic. What does Marcellus Wallace look like? Does he look like a bitch? All right.
I love. And I'm trying to. That's hard though, because I like movies. How about you? What's your favorite?
So one of my favorites is The Fifth Element. Top to bottom, I love that movie.
Okay.
It's long, but I mean, and I feel like kind of looking back at it, it's relatively a simple movie, but it's great. It is so good. Dope is one of my favorite movies.
Dope is have you seen? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you good.
Have you seen? It was on Netflix. The Get Down.
Okay, so I watched The Get Down at least twice. The first season was good. The second season was kind of like but the first season was great. Like my favorite, I have a favorite scene in that entire series, and it's really in the first. I believe the first episode, when they're at the Get Down, and they were about to get jumped, and Shaolin Fantastic just started breakdancing. I'm like, yo, that moment was just, it was so. I felt like I was there, and it was so like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, no, we're not about to scrap. We about to go ahead and dance this shit out right now. And it was just like all those elements. I love that series. Gotta love it. I do. Like I said, the second season was kind of shaky, but like, yeah, so it was solid. Like, cause it gave some history. And even like kind of there was another documentary on Netflix, Hip Hop Evolution. And it gives like kind of a regional aspect of, you know, kind of like how hip hop got to certain spots. So it's kind of like watching that and then watching the Get Down and watching the Get Down and then watching that, knowing like there's some accuracy to it.
I know.
It just made it that much better for me.
Yeah.
Like it made it that much better.
Right.
Yeah. That. Oh my God. I'm trying to think what else. Jeez, I don't see now because people don't never ask me questions. I was not prepared.
I want to know. You asked me.
I would have to think about that. I'm trying to think what other. I feel like so I do watch some anime. So
anime.
Akira.
Okay.
That I feel like that's a classic. As far as anime goes, God, I've been watching My Hero Academia.
Okay.
I gotta get back into that. I want to start One Piece, and it's like
Okay.
I know, you know what I'm saying, like I'm going to have time for that. Like, you know, it's like
That's what
1,000
I'm
some
saying.
episodes.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know, I know that's not going anywhere. Lupin the Third is actually one of my favorites.
What was it?
Lupin the Third.
Mm-mm.
It's older, but like, uh, it's a detective type joint. That and then what is it? Conan. Case Closed. That's the name of it.
Mm.
So it's basically like I don't know. I gotta go back to the first episode, but basically it was this older like teenager ends up becoming like turned into a kid,
Ooh.
but he's like a master detective.
Oh, that's sick. What's it
So
called?
it's called Case Closed.
Case Closed.
So it's like, you know, he ends up kind of running with this chick and her dad who's a detective. So he ends up like helping them on cases and like stuff like that. So
That's
it's really dope though. Like it's a very very interesting concept.
Mm-hmm.
Ramna One Half was another one because and shout out to my brother Brandon. He was the one that kind of put me on a lot of this stuff.
Uh-huh.
God, Ninja Scroll, of course. Afro Samurai to me
Oh,
is
okay.
is you can't go wrong with that, especially with Sam Jackson like in there. Like you cannot go wrong with Afro Samurai. Ninja Scroll is of course a classic. So yeah, it's just Fist of North Star is another one of my
Have
favorites.
you seen Attack on Titan?
I've seen like the first like 2 seasons.
That's it,
And
too?
that I just got to get back into it.
Oh yeah.
It's because it starts off like it's a little traumatizing from the beginning.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like, you know,
And it keeps going.
yeah, you
so
gotta
keep
kind of
going.
be prepared for that one.
So keep watching. It's good.
I want to watch what Hunter x Hunter. I heard was really
Okay.
good. I want to check out Black Clover.
Have you seen One Punch Man?
I have not. Somebody actually asked me about that a couple
Okay.
weeks ago. Yeah, I definitely got to check that out.
Entertaining.
Of course, Dragon Ball. Like I've seen some of those.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's I love TV and movies and just the arts. Period.
Exactly.
Damn, I'm starting to think about my favorite shows now. Abbott Elementary is one of my favorite shows.
Okay.
Like,
I haven't seen that one.
it's great. It kind of it gives the feel of like The Office, and it's a show. It's not a black show. It's a show with black people.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the cast and like them, but I've never seen the show.
But that's more, like I love like it was another show, Grand Crew. And it was essentially about a group of friends, you know, would kind of hang out at a wine bar or whatever. But the cast is all black, and that was another one of those shows where it's not a black show, it's a show with black people. So it's like it just feels like, you know, regular life versus like the like the extra shit, you know, they
Right.
typically do.
Yeah.
With black people on TV, it wasn't that. It just kind of felt like these are regular people who just so happen to be black in these situations. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like I definitely appreciate that.
I love
Damn, I gotta think what other movie I did watch. Unholy recently.
that. Unholy. I've never seen that.
That was on, I believe Hulu. It was either Hulu or Prime. That was a solid movie. Yeah, that was a solid one because it just kind of. So long story short, a girl who was not blind, she was deaf and mute, ends up seeing the vision of Mary. So from with that, like she can talk to her and all that. So she's gained the ability to speak and all this other stuff. Turns out Mary wasn't the Mary that everybody was thinking about, and it was like I want to say hilarity ensues, but like it was a lot of horror things that kind of happened in the town like behind that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was the concept of it. I thought was really really dope.
Yeah.
Coherence is one of my favorite movies.
I have not seen
Check that out. Oh my god, check that movie out. It's one of those. It's kind of sci-fi.
I like sci-fi.
Yeah, check Coherence. And that's one of those movies like you can't really explain it without giving away the movie.
Okay.
But check it
That's
out.
what I
Definitely check it out. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, I've just been kind of. I feel like I've been doing that lately. Just watching movies and then watching like older movies or movies I haven't seen in a long time. So, between Tubi and Prime and Hulu, Tubi is my best friend at this point.
You like Tubi? I don't be on Tubi.
So
like that.
the thing is with Tubi, they have, and I need to be getting sponsored right now. So Tubi cut that check. But like there are a lot of series that I used to watch as like cartoon series that I watched as a kid, and they have a lot of those on there. So I was telling somebody the other day, like there would be Saturday mornings if I don't have to work, I would get my bowl of cereal, I would sit in front of the TV and I'm watching like these old cartoons because I think stuff like that for me anyway is important because childhood, especially like because I'll be 40 next year.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like growing up, you know, in 9/11 and like kind of all the BS that we've had to deal with,
yeah.
you know, it's been a lot. Cause damn, you were born what after? Oh
A
shit.
year after, so 2002.
Damn, I was about to graduate. Okay, anyway, it's kind of like you need those nostalgic moments of when the world was okay and like everything kind of, you know what I'm saying, you didn't have to worry about shit, you know what I'm saying. So I was sitting in front of the TV with my big ass bowl of Fruity Pebbles with my almond milk because I'm not doing regular milk no more because I'm getting older, and you know what I'm saying, and sitting and kind of like enjoy, you know, those things, because I kind of feel like that's one thing we don't do enough as adults is the things that we love doing as kids.
Right.
And I feel like that is,
That's true.
it's important. I tell people all the time, like, it doesn't have to be a birthday if you have ice cream and cake. Like, as an adult,
Right.
if you want to go to the store and get some ice cream and cake, you can definitely do
could.
that.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it could just be a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can eat the whole tub if you want.
If you want to, because why, you're an adult and you have those options. And it's like the stuff that we did as kids, we got to still feed that inner child, man. You know what I'm saying? Still do those things that are fun to us. And like, if I want a Capri Sun, I can go to the store and buy a box of Capri Suns and have
Right.
Capri Sun. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just those little moments. You know what I'm saying? You gotta appreciate those things, man. Gotta take care. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
There you
and
go.
you definitely got to do that. Definitely got to do that. All right. So music. We've talked about directing and your DJing and the music that you've made, and I know that you mentioned production as well. How did you kind of get into producing?
Just really trying it out because, and that's part of the reason why I took up piano, because I just wanted to also be able to produce for myself, because it can be expensive to, you gotta record, you gotta, find a studio, you gotta, buy the beat, or you gotta pay someone to make the beat. It can be a lot. So I wanted to kind of just do it. Try to learn how to do it myself, and I also want to produce for like other artists. So I'm working with now. So yeah, it's just like I really just like to create.
I love that.
Create in all sense.
And that is absolutely necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is it necessary, it's appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Because creativity and creatives and art, in my opinion, is what keeps the world together.
Mm-hmm.
I always use COVID as an example. What were people doing? They were sitting in the house, they were watching movies, playing video games, like, and all of that art was created by an artist. And once again, the reason why I do this is, who are these people and why do they do what they do?
Mm-hmm.
Because it is so necessary to life. Like, art has saved my life. And I mean that in like the literal sense of, you have people that will be in a bad place, that won't feel the best about whatever, and they hear a song or they see a picture or they watch a movie and it's like, well, damn, this isn't as bad. Or even I was talking to Michael Millions a couple weeks ago. Incredibly dope artist. Shout out to him. But it was a conversation of, is that fan still around to hear this next project?
Mm-hmm.
And then in thinking of that next project may be the reason why that fan is still around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I appreciate the artists that love what they do and genuinely like take the time to craft what it is that they do.
Yeah.
Because you never know that 777, somebody's having a shitty day and they hear that, it's like, well, damn, I can do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can make this happen.
That's what I want people to feel.
And it whether you know it or not, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's one thing I get this feeling almost every week. There's a song that I play, and it could be whatever song that I'm playing. Somebody's going to connect with that song.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are, what they were going through. That just might, or you know what I'm saying, that might be that one song that kind of just changes whatever it is for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's important. It's incredibly important. And I'm gonna get into this brief story, and then I got a couple more questions. But part of the reason why I'm doing this, and I know people who've listened to the show have heard this before, there's an artist named Nicolay from the Netherlands. He's a part of one of my favorite groups called the Foreign Exchange. He was actually here performing with this group called the Hot at Nights in 2019 at the Canal Club downtown. So at 34 years old, I'm the last one in line to, go over to the merch, whatever. sitting and talking to him, and my tears are coming out my face, like crying, because this man has made a song or songs where it's like, yo, my day is terrible, and I heard the song where it's like, you know what? Well, it's not that bad. So, excuse me, to talk to the person that made that song was a big deal for me. And what he said to me, and this is part of the reason why I'm in this studio now and I do what it is that I do, is he was like, yeah, you know, I'm not Jay-Z. I don't play, 30,000 people stadiums, but your reaction is the reason why I do what I do. So it's like knowing what it's like for me as a fan and what that does and what it has done for my life and my existence. What does that do for you as an artist? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that influence, like, just knowing that you have these moments and what your music is doing? How does that influence, like, your creative process and excuse me, kind of like the thought process behind, you know what I'm saying, like, what you do? You know what I'm saying? And it's once again, I'm a fan. And it's like, I want to know, I'm just curious as to, why, like, the why. And I appreciate, like, I feel like you've answered a lot of those, like, you know what I'm saying, the whys. And once again, like, with your music, it's a genuine love and care that's put into it. And I love that you have the creativity from different aspects. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that gives a greater appreciation for art for real. Because, like, if you like the behind the scenes thing, like, as a producer what people have to go through to make this beat, as an artist, what people have to go through to actually record, as a all of these little intricacies and steps in this. And I know that helps, like, gain a greater appreciation for the art and just the overall, like, process. I think that was it. That was the thought that I had.
No, yeah. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I don't know. Like, I know how hard it is. I feel like to be an artist who wants to take it serious and, like, do this full time. You put money into it, and it can be hard because you might not see the results quick. And some people expect that, and they don't get that, and they stop trying, or they're like, whatever. But I'm just being patient, I think, because I know if I keep consistent and just and again, like, I'm really not trying to force anything. That's why I haven't released any music in a while, because I wanted to focus on DJing but building behind the scenes. I'm building my music, and again, just being patient and learning not to rush anything. Whatever is meant for me will happen.
I can dig that.
That's what I go by. So.
All right, so I do want this. I think this is gonna be one of the last ones. When it's all said and done, we decide to, and I really don't see you, like, stopping being a creative. What do you want your legacy to be like at the end of your career? Oh, and I still need that fifth artist too, by the way. You ain't getting out of here without that one.
Okay, hold on. Let me answer the fifth one first before I answer that. My fifth artist, I'm gonna have to say. Do you know who Sir is?
Absolutely, I've seen that man perform live, and he is amazing.
Just the pen, like the writing, the beats, the voice, all of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, damn. Before you answer that question, have you? All right. So I'm a huge, like, concert junkie.
Yeah.
I say junkie, like, I need live music, like, every, like, 5-6 months.
I love that.
Or I start to fucking itch. What's one of your favorite live, like, performances that you've seen?
Ooh. My favorite live performance ever. Ooh, somebody that I really saw that was a true performer, Kehlani.
Okay.
I didn't know much of her music when I went to go see her. I was given a ticket, and I went, and I didn't know her music like that. And so when I saw, like, she made me a fan by watching her. You know what I mean?
Oh, God, I love that.
She
I
made
love
me
when
more
that
a
happens.
fan. And I went to Something in the Water, the first ever Something in the Water.
I'm jealous.
2019. So it was the
I've
best
heard
one ever.
I've heard the story. So I went last year
Uh-huh.
and the year before. So I did DC and then when they brought it back to Virginia Beach. But I've heard the stories about the first Something in the Water, and I am so mad at myself that I was not there. I was so mad. Like even like the Jay-Z story about people who was at trap karaoke and how they missed Jay-Z with the Pharrell and friends, and like yeah, I've heard the story several times and I've been hearing it for a good like 4 years.
Okay,
like
yeah.
a good 4 or 5 years.
I went, and I will tell you, one of the best. Even though it rained on Friday, like that
Mhm.
Friday, it rained, so we couldn't see like Masego.
And oh my God, did you catch him when he was here?
No, I didn't.
Masego, dope in
I
concert.
didn't. I know he is.
Tanking the Bangers is another one.
Oh yes.
They were like, and that's why I was so mad. Like, not mad, but like the tickets for when they came here last year. See, I know you said you got to get the rehearsal. That's why I was trying to kind of wrap this up. But with music, I was sitting talking about this shit all day.
Yeah, I love music. Go ahead.
So Tanking the Bangers, the ticket was $10. It was $12.50 after tax, and I'm
Where?
like, this was at
To
Browns
where?
Island. This was downtown Richmond, like Browns Island.
Last year?
This was last year.
Oh. how
And
did
when I
miss
say
this?
incredible, that show was incredible. And I got shout out to Muse, shout out to my sister Deb, cause like my wife was the one that put me on the Tanking the Bangers. So it was like being at that concert and then hearing all of my favorite songs performed live. That's one thing I love. I've seen a majority of my favorite artists live. So with that, I've been able to see a majority of my favorite songs performed live. And
love
for
that.
me, the shit hit different. It hits way different. J. Cole, I've seen him 3 times in concert. So not this year, but Dreamville last year.
I've never seen music.
Joe, amazing. But it was dope because they did Stick, the song Stick for the first time. Well, all of them. J. Cole didn't remember the beginning of his verse. So he turns over to Jid, was like, yo, Jid, I need your help with this. So Jid gives him the first part and Cole rips it. Anytime I hear that song now, in my head is Jid here, help me out before Cole's verse comes on. So it's like with live music and
that's
seeing,
funny, yeah.
it changes the way I even hear like the album cuts.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I love that. Yeah, I've seen, like I said, Tyler Creator. I actually saw Talib Kweli for a second a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow.
When Skills did his concert down at Dogwood Dell.
Oh hi, okay.
I got to see Freeway. You know what I'm saying? But I have a list of all the people that I've seen in concert between because like I said, I went to Something in the Water twice, Dreamville, and just a bunch of I would try to catch concerts whenever I could. So I've seen the Roots twice in concert. I've seen Erykah Badu.
Nice. I love concerts too.
It's just because you never know what's gonna happen. I think that's the thing for me. Because this was 2009. I saw NERD, so Pharrell, you know what I'm saying, that whole band. This is VCU's homecoming. I think the ticket was only like $30, $40. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the Roots in concert when John Legend first came out, so I had to been like 04, 05, something like that. And he's on the piano freestyling, like, you know what I'm saying, just sitting there playing and, freestyle rapping.
That's hard. Oh, that's so cool.
Erykah Badu, you know what I'm saying, she's sitting on the stage making a beat and start, rhyming over. It's just like elements like that you're not gonna get on the album. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't appreciate the album, because of course you do, but there's nothing like being at the concert. You know what I'm saying?
No.
To me, the comparison I always give is church. Because when you think about it, it's almost, when I say it's the same thing, like you have a group of people that are in this spot for the same purpose. So you're going to get that energy of everybody being there for that same purpose.
Right.
And concerts, that's the feeling I get. I get chills. I'm getting chills just talking about shows that I've been to. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
it's like,
that's so cool.
it's you can't beat it, man. Like I said, I've seen a majority of my favorite artists, and even like hearing songs for the first time, or this like their first time performing it. Toby and Wigway, Something in the Water in DC. He did Lord Forgive Me with Pharrell, and they were like, yeah, we about to drop this new track. So it was not even on any streaming services at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it was like getting those concert exclusive. Or even I didn't get a chance to go to Dreamville, but it was a song HYB with J. Cole, Boz, and Central C. First time they ever performed that, because Central C is from from the UK, so of course you're not over here often. So it's like kind of to get those elements of, you might not see this again. You know what I'm saying? Or this is gonna be like that once, and even if it's something that they do every show, it's not gonna be the same in every spot.
Right.
So I love those once in a lifetime kind of experiences of concerts, man.
I
And
love a good concert.
can't beat it.
You can't beat it. I saw Joey in concert and I knew I knew everything. It's so good. Like, I don't know, going to a concert where you know the artist, you know the artist's songs, like old to new. It's a cool experience.
And with Joey, like what I appreciate, it's a early '90s feel, and I think that is so dope because it gives artists like him give me that it's hope essentially. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, a lot of older like hip hop heads, they might not necessarily listen to newer artists because they think, oh, it's gonna be, you know, the mumble rap or whatever. But it's you have a lot of artists that are still carrying the essence of hip hop and like that love for it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's something that's never going to go away. You know, and it's I just hope that, you know, a lot of, you know, cats that are like 40s, 50s, I'm talking about you, to kind of and that's one thing I have been able to do is to kind of open up a lot of people to different artists. You know what I'm saying? And especially in hip hop. Because it's like I said, a lot of people that are still carrying that torch, that feeling of where it started. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain artists even now, like Joey Badass is one of them. Like I hear, like, it gives me the visual of early '90s of, you know what I'm saying, just cats on and this is New York. I ain't really been to New York like that, but like, you know what I'm saying, but like, you know, they on the block, you know what I'm saying, you got somebody, it's the graffiti and it's a fire ass tag behind them, you know what I'm saying, they might be sitting there freestyling or whatever, but it's that feeling of like that raw grittiness, you know what I'm saying, and that is appreciated, absolutely.
That's why I mentioned Capital Steez, because so Joey is a part of Pro Era, and Capital Steez, he passed away in 2012, but he like was a part of Pro Era, and he does like that rawness. Like, you need to listen to Capital Steez.
So you rock with like Flatbush Zombies and all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
That whole like, yeah.
All right. So any particular song that you think I should listen to from him, or should I just kind of go with anything?
Do Go Down? Are you gonna play it?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get it.
Oh, perfect. Go Down. Wait, let's see. Keep going. Let's see. Joey Badass and Capital Steez. Do that one.
All right. Survivor Tactics?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get that together.
Okay, Luna,
so,
and as I spike it,
So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. And y'all already know what it is. We're going to go ahead and gas up this bus real quick. And if you know, you know. Premium petrol only. So we will be right back. This is The Bus Stop, Big Time Radio Network.
Your prescription will be ready in just a minute.
All right.
Your laundry will be ready in just a minute. Dad, your lunch will be ready in just a minute.
You're gonna like Capital Steez a lot.
Cool.
It has cussing. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. We're unedited.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, you don't have to. That's one thing I'm sorry I did not mention earlier. You don't have to censor yourself.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got this. Beautiful.
Let's hear what everyone did this weekend. Jill? Well, I raised my
Nah, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I might have to do a proper introduction for that one because that's definitely a new joint from the homie Milestone. We're gonna play that for y'all in just a second. But there was a track that was mentioned. I'm sorry, we are back. This is the Bus Stop Big Time Radio Network. What up, though? Hopefully y'all are enjoying this ride so far. I'm definitely having a great time on this trip. We still got special guest Monet in the building. Appreciate you riding, man. Like this has definitely been a vibe. Definitely been a vibe.
For sure.
But you did mention Capital Steez earlier, so we're gonna go ahead and rock this track real quick. This is Capital Steez featuring Joey Badass, Survival Tactics. So y'all check this joint out. This is the Bus Stop Big Time Radio. Thank you. Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate you, Nashe. Oh, I said that one.
Do you have the video playing?
So yeah, I just downloaded the audio from the video.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I feel like sometimes like it works because those intros it kind of adds a little bit to the song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So this is Joey.
Mm. Absolutely. More of that.
Yeah, okay, here go Capital Steez. But yeah, I have another one too for you. Yeah, hit American Corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pause.
Responding to
Hold on, let me see where we at. Let me turn it off. Actually, hold on just a second. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna come back to Capital Steez. Alright. Oh, we got some Nadler production? Okay.
Yeah. Go to Hype Beast. All this whole album is good.
And I'm looking at some of the production too. Like, I definitely got to check this joint out because if you got Doom produce some shit for you, like,
yeah. Oh yeah, he's good.
that says a whole lot.
He writes all of his stuff. I mean, he's just raw. Like, he's just so good.
Oh yeah, I gotta get into this.
Bonafide Lovin' is my favorite.
All right, yeah, we about to rock that one. Okay, yeah, I just need this whole project then. All right,
Yeah.
that's what that seems like. Got you.
Yeah.
And I found this song on accident. Like,
How?
it was the algorithm. Like, I was listening to music and this shit came up, and I'm like, bro, the sample is dope. Oh, I love this song.
It is a good song.
rock these two. I need to rock this Milestone. And I'm going to get into my smoking playlist. You don't smoke, do you?
I do.
Alright. I'm about to throw these songs on in a minute.
You said what?
I'm about to throw these songs on in a
please.
minute. Because what I do, I have like a smoking like session.
Uh-huh.
So it's a bunch of songs that's once again that's on my
Oh,
playlist.
that's cool.
And I always start with the same song every week. It's Drink More Water to remind people if you're going to
Ooh,
sit smoke,
I love
like,
that song.
drink water. So you fuck with Mick Jenkins?
Of course. Mick Jenkins. I love Isaiah Rashad. Yeah. I like good music.
I love that. Mick, once again, it was on Spotify with the algorithm. And I heard Vibe. That was it for me. Like, once I heard Vibe, I'm like, yeah, I need to hear what, like,
yeah, that's
oh
your
my
one.
God. Like, the dude is a beast, man.
He's crazy.
Yeah, No Name, Saba, like, yeah, like that
Exactly.
whole, yeah.
Yup.
Oh, yeah, we about to have to burn one. That's what that sounds like.
No doubt.
And one thing I'll do, like, when I step out, I just have I'll play the show, you know, on the website.
Okay.
So I can still hear, you know, everything that's going on.
Okay, word.
Get the dollar sign. Alright, we're about to come back. Yeah. Shine. My life, my life, my life, my life. And that was Shine, Joey Badass. I kind of, yeah, we kind of in the groove right now. And you mentioned Capital Steez, so I had to get a couple more joints on your recommendation. So we're gonna check these joints out, man. We got Capital Steez, Hype, Beast featuring Uno Hype, and then we're gonna follow it up with some Dead on Arrival. This is the Bus Stop Big Time Radio Network.
I can explain the feeling I get when I love. He's one of my favorite artists.
Okay.
Cause he's just authentic, and it's like he just wanted to make music. That's it.
And that makes a difference. That absolutely makes a difference.
Yeah.
It's the love.
He's good. I think this is a feature. Never mind.
Say it again.
Oh no, that's okay.
And then that sample too, man. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Okay, that's dope. I like that.
Mm-hmm. This is Steve's right here. I think that was a feature.
Yep, there we go. definitely. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Adding to the playlist.
The whole album, I'm telling you.
Fire. Alright. What up, though? What up, though? Lambo was good. And that was Dead on Arrival, Capital Steez. So I can tell you one thing that doesn't happen very often is when people put me on an artist and put me on the music. So thank you for that, because that's definitely in the rotation.
Of course.
Definitely in the rotation.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
All right. So what do you want? Let's get back to that question. What do you want, like your stamp to be like on the world when it's all said and done?
Yeah. Ooh. I don't know. I think really, because I don't want like a label. I don't want, to be known like just as like a DJ, just like a singer, or I just want to be like a visionary or like a creative.
I dig.
All around. So, it's really, telling people like, or showing. I think ultimately, I want to show people that you can do like your passion, whatever it is, and it doesn't have to be just one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can do multiple things. You can, and have fun with it. So, yeah, that's a hard question. I gotta think on that one though. I'm like, what do I want? I think I'm just really flowing right now. I don't have
dig.
like just
Oh, that's
creating.
what's up.
I think it'll come to me.
That's and like, I mean, you're 12, so I mean you got some time. But, you got some time to kind of to get there, because I feel like, I mean, the potential is limitless, and I think that's the beauty of it. Like I see, once again, the creativity, the love, the passion that you put into your work is limitless, man. You gonna go as far as you want to go, and I'm looking forward to seeing that rise. You know what I'm saying? And just don't, just in your acceptance speech, your Grammy acceptance speech, your Oscar for Best Director speech.
Yeah.
Just mention, I mean, hey, what's this one show that I was on with this dope ass host, and it was cool, hell, I'll probably be the one presenting the award, hosting it, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Come on.
So let everybody know where to follow you, how to get to your music and all that good stuff, what you got coming up.
Yeah, so you can follow me at Monea, MONEA of the Moon, on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. You can find my music, MONEA, with the hyphen over the A, little accent over the A.
Yeah, I didn't know how to put that on one thing. I was sitting there wondering.
So it's Monea on Spotify, YouTube. What else? Yeah.
What you got coming up?
What I got coming up? So I'm making some new music right now. It's really soulful and jazzy, and it's just so good, and I'm not gonna rush the process. It's gonna come out soon. I don't have a date yet,
All right.
but it's gonna come out soon. And yeah, if you see my name on a list to DJ, be there.
Definitely check that
wherever
out.
it is.
Cause are you at the Hoff this weekend?
I am on the roof.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, and the rooftop is always a vibe.
It's always
So if you are in the Richmond area, check out Harry's at the Hoff this Saturday. What time do you start spending?
What time is it? 9.
All right. So starting at 9 o'clock, man. Y'all definitely want to check her out. Her sets are always dope. Once again, follow her. The music is dope. You just all around. It's just all around dopeness. And I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate you riding with me. So what we're gonna do now, and y'all already know. See, I got. I'm gonna give y'all 6 minutes to go ahead and roll up if you haven't rolled up by now. Because I'm gonna hit y'all with a world premiere. This joint just dropped today. From a former guest, the homie Milestone. If y'all have not checked out that interview is on YouTube on a Big Time Entertainment page. And also, he was here last year for a performance at a open mic that I was hosting. Came up from Atlanta and killed the show, top to bottom. And shout out to my brother Son for actually putting me on now. But y'all check this joint out. This is Chance by Milestone. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and get into that Mick Jenkins, Drink More Water, and get into that good smoking playlist. So I'm going to hit y'all with this Milestone, get some of that Mick Jenkins, a little bit of Stolly. And I'm going to hit y'all with some Stack Dough capers, featuring capers. And we just going to roll up. Y'all go ahead and roll up, because you already know what I'm about to do. If y'all are on my Instagram, I might have y'all hang around with me for this one. We'll see. But we will be back shortly. This is Milestone Chance. Y'all check this joint out. This is the Bus Stop, Big Time Radio Network. So, if you could sign the wall for me.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah. Oh, what else did you have?
wanna get high and spend the night. Cartier, so you can't see my eyes. Let's get high. Let's get high. Let's go back to the party. Smoking on some smile. Ordering beef and broccoli. Yeah. Uh-huh. Cello. Let's get high. Let's get high. But smokers and lit, but smokers and lit. Passing that weed on them thugs, them niggas from Cleveland. But man, fuck that bitch. If you let it back, it's me. But smokers and lit, but smokers and lit. Fuck nigga, don't feel. But smokers and lit. Take a hit of that reefer, you smoking. 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 Oh yeah, and I know. Man, y'all can hear that shit. That's crazy. Ooh. Yep, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Settle for some drugs. It's that fire. Let's get high. And roll. Put a towel under the door. No more. I did not mean to do that. Hmm.
Learning the lingo. You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will think you're, bad, just the same. To learn more, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council. This is the story of a very special woman. In a matter of seconds, she turned herself into a great mathematician or an entrepreneur. Her knowledge was limitless and still is. She could also make monsters disappear, especially those that lurked in the shadows under the bed. Once, this woman put back together a teenage girl's broken heart, which had been shattered in 1,000 pieces, just by giving her a bear hug. She masqueraded as a regular person at work, but as a superhero at home. Everyone knows her as Gabriella. I still call her Mom. Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help, complete with tips and resources at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council. Hey y'all, this Shannon Wright, the Bedrock Diva, all the way from Flint, Michigan, and you're listening to Big Time Radio Network. You guys know what it is. It's your girl representing Two Up, Two Down, Cool Devon Seal, and I'm here with Big Time Radio Network.
And we are back, y'all. This is the Bus Stop Big Time Radio Network. I am your host, Bus Driver. I appreciate y'all riding with me, man. Special shout out to Monet. Interview was incredibly dope. Definitely appreciate her sliding through. Just sharing the music and, you know, just kind of how she does and got into a lot of the things that she does, man. Multi hyphenate, which I think is it's a dope title, man, because it's not, we don't have to just stick to just one thing, you know what I'm saying? And you can be great at more than one thing at a time. So shout out to her, very special shout out. And I'm looking forward to, I'm actually gonna check her out Saturday night at the Hofheimer. Harry's at the Hof in Richmond. She'll be spending from 9 to I think like 1, something like that, on the rooftop of the Hofheimer. So y'all definitely check that out because I will definitely be in the building. So what I'm going to do, and y'all already know, I love this show and I love y'all and I love music and I love the creativity that comes with music. So I love the samples. You already know I love the samples. And I gotta hit y'all with a joint because this song I haven't heard in a long. Well, the second song I hadn't heard in a long time, and I know the first song y'all haven't heard probably in a long ass time either. So I'm gonna hit y'all with these two tracks. You know, a little old school, new school. So this is Michael Jackson, We're Almost There, and I'm gonna follow it up with Method Man, Ghostface Killer, and Raekwon, Our Dreams. Yeah, so y'all check this out. This is the Bus Stop, Big Time Radio Network. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was RZA. Oh, this nigga killed this shit. Okay. I can. Oh my god, I can't wait till this shit drop. Let's go. Let's go. Give up our dream. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Come on now. I does this shit, goddammit. Come on. I does this shit, bro. Come on. I does this. Don't give up our dreams. Don't give up our dreams. And that was Our Dreams, Method Man, Ghostface Killer, and Raekwon. I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. Shout out to RZA, cause that was an incredibly dope flip of a sample. Um, all just top to bottom, the song is dope. Like I love the elements that were used, like everything, like that shit. It's a dope track, man, and I hope, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did, man. That was absolute fire, and I guess to kind of to toot my own horn a little bit, and I does this shit. I really do. I does this. So I hope that y'all are vibing and enjoying this shit the way that I enjoy it, cause I'm loving every second of it. So we're gonna go ahead and keep this drink rocking, man. I gotta come back to this. I gotta come back to this. I have to come back to this. We played this song, I believe last week on lunchtime. Of course, I had him on the show a couple weeks ago. And this is one of my favorite tracks by him. This is Michael Million's Son. Y'all check this joint out. This is the Bus Stop Big Time Radio Network. Girl, you taste just like the sun. Oh God. Oh God. I did not play this. Oh, this shit's getting played next. Girl, you taste just like the sun. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 And that was Sun by Michael Millions. I gotta let this shit ride out. Absolute heat. So I did have a special request from G Money. Shout out to G Money, uh, CEO, partner, co-owner of Big Time Radio Network. I had a request for a song that we actually played last week, I believe. Because we've been playing like a lot of artists that have been on the various shows on Big Time Radio, and this was one. I don't think I actually played this on my show before, but it was definitely in the library, and I ended up playing this. I believe it was Friday, either Monday or Friday. Friday, it had to been Friday. Um, and this song is incredibly dope, man, by an incredibly dope, incredibly talented musician, um, from Detroit. What up, though? Um, Graduate of one of the dopest schools, high schools in the city. If y'all know what it is, y'all know what it is. And I ain't talking about Cass and them other niggas. But y'all check this joint out. This is Sax Appeal, Black Boy Joy. And top to bottom, it's a very beautiful song, very dope song. And this is another one that ending kind of gets you a little choked up at the end. But y'all check this joint out. This is Black Boy Joy, Sax Appeal. What up, though? What up, though? Appreciate you tuning in, tapping in. Damn it. This was not supposed to happen with it. See, that's why I want to play this shit. That's exactly why I want to play this song. And that was Black Boy Joy by Sax Appeal. Damn. So I probably shouldn't have played that song, but I'm glad that I did. It is important for young people, young men especially, young black men especially, to hear the positives. To hear the positive things that they are. Because we don't hear that enough. Shout out to Sax Appeal for that. Shout out to G Money for the request. I gotta hit you with the Jay-Z on the Kanye outro. Fuck you for first and foremost, fuck you for making me play that shit, cause you already know how I be. But that is, yeah, that's important. That's incredibly important. So yeah, that was Black Boy Joy, Sax Appeal. I gotta stay in that same good energy, man. So I'm gonna hit y'all with another joint. This is Energy, Big Crit. Oh shit. Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. I'm good. Oh yeah. I'm good. It was the end of the last song that I played. What up, though, Michael Millions, bro? I was just playing Son. But the end of the last song that I played, it was just a father telling his son everything that he is, and we don't hear that enough. As men, especially, we really don't hear the positives. Not a whole lot. Excuse me. So it's yeah. That's I'm good. I'm good. Oh shit. Thank you for asking. But yeah, I'm good. I'm definitely good. What's good, bro? From the bottom of my heart, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate everybody listening. The music that's been sent to me, the people that have come through here, just to kind of to share themselves with me, man, like, and with y'all. Like, I appreciate that. Like, it's been, this is a dope ass journey. I ain't gonna even hold you up. Like, the way I ended up here, I didn't expect. But it's been amazing. It's been amazing, and it's thanks to people like y'all that you know, the people that tune in, the people that you know what I'm saying, that are sending me people, sending me music, that are coming through, that are just sending that love and good energy my way. I appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. So yeah, keep riding with me, man. Keep riding with me. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Just keep riding. It's gonna be a vibe every time. Just make sure you get your spot on the bus. Make sure you got your shit rolled. You got your drink poured. You know what I'm saying? And just ride with me, man. I'm gonna steer y'all in the right direction every time. I promise you. I promise you that. That's the one thing I can tell you. I'm gonna give y'all me. I'm gonna give y'all the people that make a difference here. And just keep riding with me. Just keep riding. We coming back. And that was Energy by Big Crit, man. And definitely got some energy going. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in. If y'all gotta follow me on Instagram because I'm live right now. And shout out to the people that's on live. Shout out to the homie Michael Million. Shout out to the homie He Who Cooketh. My homie David is one of the illest chefs ever. And shout out to the homie Sarita, man. Like, she has Melanated Alchemist, which is she does body butters, like all of the good shit. And when I tell you that body butter especially, it is so smooth and it's so light. Like, I don't feel greasy when I have it on. Excuse me. It's just it makes me feel good. It makes me feel sexy, and I like that. Like, I feel moisturized and melanated and just yeah, man. Like, it's dope. So make sure y'all check her out. Check out the homie Michael Millions. Incredibly, I played the song earlier, the song Sun. Incredibly dope artist. And then, like I said, the homie he who cooketh. Excuse me. Follow him on Instagram. Once again, dope chef. When I say a dope chef, and all around, like, just a vibe, man. So, this state, this city, this area is chock full of talent. And I need y'all to understand that. If y'all have not been to VA like that, y'all haven't spent any time here, y'all need to do that. Especially Richmond specifically, because it is a central location. There's so much dope shit happening here. There are so many dope businesses, so many dope people. And then you're like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the mountains, an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the beach. Anywhere you want to be, you can be right here. And one thing I love about being here is the amount of talent that is in this area. It's amazing, man. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and play this music. I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on with me today. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this music because I'm telling y'all gotta check into the live, man. Because what I'm seeing happening right now, is dope. You know what I'm saying? Just with the following, and I know business is gonna come from that. I know that connections are gonna come from that. I know that money is gonna come from that. Get it? And that's the beauty of it, man. So, and that is, I feel like that is part of my purpose of being here. Is to put y'all on the shit. So, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is play this next joint from another artist from VA that I just so happen to kind of run into on happenstance. And his music is dope. So y'all check this joint out. This is Leo Randall. She Like. Thank y'all. Thank you. Damn. I don't know how I do it. It's gonna be Hennessy. Y'all make sure y'all follow Leo Randall as well. Incredibly dope artist. Like, bro, I hope you listening right now. This nigga dope, bro. This nigga's fucking dope. He has a bus driver stamp of approval. Can I say that? Can I say that? And if y'all know me, and if y'all trust my taste in music at all, he got the bus driver stamp of approval. So y'all definitely check him out. Leo Randall, Randall. Hmm. Oh yeah, I'm about to go with Who Loves You More. Hmm. Hmm. I appreciate you, bro. I absolutely appreciate that. I absolutely appreciate that. You as well, because I mean I know you doing your thing, bro. So I'm proud of you as well. But I definitely appreciate that. Huh. Appreciate you, bro, man. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. Appreciate you tuning in, tapping in. Gotta, you know what I'm saying? Whenever, bro, let me know when you ready to slide back through. I got you. It's like that, like, I'm like this pipe shit, like, I'm like, come on. I'm like, you like this pipe shit, like, I'm like, yeah, that nigga killed that shit. Shout out to Leo Randall. All right, we coming back, y'all. We about to go ahead and end this joint. And that was She Like Leo Randall. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. The music is incredibly dope on YouTube, on all streaming platforms. Follow Leo Randall. Make sure y'all check out his music. Cause it's a vibe, man. Like it's more of shit like that, and incredibly dope. Incredibly dope. I'm sorry, y'all. So what we're going to go ahead and do, y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at AKA Bus Driver, on TikTok at AKA Bus Driver 313. Of course, I will be here tomorrow morning for lunchtime, co-hosted by myself, G Money, and Raw Diamond Danny. It's always guaranteed to be a dope show. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that as well. And I know y'all thought, and G, this is specifically for you, that y'all thought y'all was going to get out of here with no Little Brother, like in any aspect, no Big Pooh, no Fonte, no Ninth Wonder. Like that was just not going. It was not going to happen. It was not going to happen. And with this song, I feel like this is a great outro song. I just want y'all to know that the especially to the creative community, not only just to the creative community, but to the people who consume the things that we produce. And that's different for me. I hope, and if y'all caught that we produce. I love y'all. I appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate the energy, the love, the concern, the connection that you all give these artists that are out here pouring their hearts out for the world. Thank y'all for being receptive to that. Thank y'all for just receiving and just loving what it is that people do, because it's not easy to bare your soul, which a lot of artists do, to the world, and for people to be receiving and receptive of that. So shout out to y'all, for everybody who's riding, for everybody who listens, for everybody who just appreciates what artists do. Thank you from somebody who is essentially behind the scenes in this creative community. So I'm gonna hit y'all with this last joint. This is Fonte from Little Brother, Who Loves You More. This is off of Charity Starts at Home, which was an incredibly dope album. So make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, this is the Bus Stop. I am your host, your driver, bus driver. I appreciate y'all riding with me. Make sure y'all check me out tomorrow morning, right here on Big Time Radio Network for lunchtime. And I'm gonna holler at y'all next week. Peace. That is not the song that I wanted. All right, correction. This is come around the foreign exchange. Baby, I'll try so hard to make. Oh nah, hell nah. This shit just ain't want to play. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to play Who Loves You More. I don't know what happened, but Who Loves You More, Fonte? I'm thankful. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.